Hi, this is Justin Wilcox, defensive coordinator at the University of Washington. About to go over some drills that emphasize tackling, turnovers, and pursuit, three of the things that we think are most important to playing good defense. So I hope it helps. Go Dogs. All right, the first drill we're going to talk about is strip tackle. Okay, so we're incorporating tackling and turnovers in one of our circuits, and the whole point of this drill, we'll do it by position, is we're going to put the landing mat out there to protect these guys from falling on shoulders and elbows and those type of things. But the point of it is we're going to work on securing a tackle, okay, with our offhand, so in this instance our left arm, and then digging in with our right arm and working for a strip. Okay, strip tackling is a habit, and so this is a drill we use to get our guys to perform strips on the field once they secure the tackle. Okay, so again, we're just trying to create good habits. Again, we're just trying to secure the tackle with our off arm and then take our inside arm, dig the ball out, get the bottom of the ball, and work for a strip. And again, using the landing mat just to keep these guys from hitting the ground over and over again. Okay, like to be a little more violent with the left arm, but again, working with our right arm in this instance to get the bottom of the ball and get the ball out. Okay, so strip tackle, again, just we'll rotate it through. Again, the DBs will all be together, and then as a part of our circuit, the D-line would rotate, do the same drill as would the linebackers. Okay, so that's the first drill. Okay, second drill, we're going to work a buddy tackle. So now we're working a 2-on-1 tackling situation. Okay, we're working tackling and turnovers in the same drill. The runner's going to pick a side. The coach pre-snap will have the runners say, have them go left or right. The tackler to the break, in this instance number 53, okay, we're going to work on a good open field tackle, okay, near foot, near shoulder, okay, uppercut with our arms, okay, clamping, grabbing skin, and then the second man in is going to work to strip the ball out. So again, just creating habits, all right? So when you're getting to a game situation that you've practiced these things and these habits show up in a game situation. Again, just working on securing the tackle, with number 53, and then the second man in working for a strip. So you're working tackling and turnovers in the same drill. Again, this is going to be in a circuit setting, so the linebackers would work with the linebackers in a three-man pod. After you get 3 reps or so, usually after about 3 minutes, we'll rotate them through, and then the D-line would come over and do the same drill, okay, as with the DBs. Okay, so again, that's our buddy tackle. First man in, going to secure the tackle. Second man in is going to work the ball, trying to get the bottom of the ball and strip it out. Okay, again, just trying to create good habits. Okay, our third tackling station that we had is a gator tackle. Okay, so gator tackling is we're going to utilize the bags and work on a scenario where we got to leave our feet to make a tackle, and we're getting on the runner's legs. So in this instance, we're going to the D linemen are up. They're going to be on all fours. This is like you've had to launch yourself into the running back or the receiver, okay, and get on his legs. And we're going to work a gator tackle. So that means we're going to wrap his legs, suck him into our chest, and then roll. So everybody here on the coach's command would be extending. Okay, getting the runner's legs into their chest, wrapping and rolling. So we'll get one to the right, then we'll come back and get one to the left. Okay, so again, looking for real violent movement, getting on the runner's legs, using his momentum to roll through so we can stay clamped. You want to really emphasize keeping those guys clamped with their arms all the way around the bag. Okay, for the whole roll. So you want to finish all the way around on top of the bag again. Okay, so again, just creating habits. This is just a different type of tackle that we'll work on. Again, called a gator tackle. Do it both ways. Next part of a turnover circuit here. Okay, again, we'll work these different stations, and this one here is a city-country fumble. Okay, so in this instance, where the DBs, for example, are working through the bags, and the coach is going to go ahead and give them a ball. So this is an open field situation. We call this a country fumble. Means there's space. He's out in the middle of the open. He's got one shot to pick it up and scoop and score. Okay, if he doesn't catch the ball clean, okay, on a country fumble, then he's going to go ahead and just get on top of it. So he's got one shot. Okay, if he picks it clean, he's going to scoop and score. If he doesn't, he's got to get on top of the ball, cover it up just so make sure we can get the ball back to our offense. Okay, so again, the coach will tell him the scenario. Hey, this is a country fumble. It's wide open spaces. Pick it up, scoop and score. You got one shot. If you don't catch it clean, you're going to get down on it. If the coach tells the defensive player, hey, we got a city fumble scenario. City fumble means there's a lot of bodies around. The number one goal there is just to get on top of the ball, cover it up, and go down. Okay, so again, we'll give them the scenario whether it's a city fumble or a country fumble. In this instance, it's a country fumble. It's wide open. You got one shot to scoop and score. If you don't catch it clean, you're down in the ground, making sure we get the ball back. Okay. All right, our last team drill we're working on here. This is a pursuit drill. All right, and essentially what we're going to do is we're going to set coaches at 4 different spots. Okay, they're going to set them at the swing. Okay, so we have a coach just near the sideline, like it was a swing route or a toss. Okay, and then we're going to have 2 coaches about 30 yards away. All right, like where the running back or receiver has broken down the sideline. All right, so the point of this is we're going to get into an alignment. I'll give them a front and a coverage, snap the ball, and then I'm going to point to one of the swings, okay, or the tosses. What they're going to do is they're going to start to sprint. All right, and then the coach who's at the swing will now redirect them. All right, and they got one redirect, and the whole point here is we're looking for these guys to get one foot in the ground, okay, change directions, all right, and finish down the field. Okay, so this is an example where maybe there was a toss or a now screen, and the receiver broke or the running back broke, and we got to get into good pursuit lanes and finish down the field. All right, so again, we got 4 coaches out. Okay, we're looking for a one-step redirect. We don't want to see big 747 turns. We want to see guys stick their foot in the ground, redirect, and finish. Okay, all the coaches that are watching the drill are going to give a thumbs up or thumbs down. If we didn't do a good job redirecting, or if we had guys loafing, okay, and not giving excellent effort, we're going to bring them back and make them do it again. Okay, so that's the first angle that I'll show you. All right, we'll get them a break, okay, and then jog it back. If they do a good job, they'll be off. If they don't, okay, we give them a thumbs down, then they're going to have to come back and do it again. Here's another angle at it. Okay, again, there's the one-step redirect, finishing on the coach that's 25 to 30 yards down the field. This was an example where it wasn't good enough. We had a poor break. Guys were rounding their breaks off, so we made them come back and do it again. Okay, so again, looking for guys to make sharp cuts, looking for guys to have excellent effort to the ball. If they don't, then they got to come back and do it again. Okay. Here's another example where we send them, again, to the now screen or the toss, and maybe you get a reverse. Okay, so they got to stick their foot in the ground, okay, and you had a reverse play, and you got to redirect back to the other side of the field. Okay, so just a different example that the coaches will redirect these guys. So they have to sprint. They don't know which way they're going to be going. They got to redirect on the coach. Again, looking for a one-step redirect, finishing all the way back, and in this case it was like a reverse. All right, and then again we were looking for thumbs up or thumbs down from the coaches just to make sure we're getting the right type of pursuit angles, the right type of effort, and the right type of break. So those are some of the different drills we'll use in a team setting. Again, we like to emphasize tackling, turnovers, and pursuit, and we'll emphasize them in different ways. There's a lot of different drills we'll incorporate, but those are some of the ones that we'll use in a circuit type setting, usually at the beginning of practice, to get our guys' blood flowing, to get us emphasizing things we think are important, and again, really being very particular on the details of the drills and make sure they're doing them the right way so we create good habits. So really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch this. This is Justin Wilcox, Defensive Coordinator at University of Washington.